Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV, Baba Baglele Imo TV. I am Morire Rebila Lawal. Today, the 14th day in the month of December 2022. First are the major headlines. I've done my best for Nigerians, Buhari tells US gathering. NNPC slashes price for marketers to ease scarcity. Boko Haram in control of 2 LGAs, Borno Speaker. Ondo court sacks self-styled monarch. Sokoto man abducts neighbor's 7-year-old son. And finally, Ronaldo explains why Morocco may win World Cup. Now the news in detail. President Muhammadu Buhari says he has done his best for Nigerians despite worsening economic hardship and insecurity. The Nigerian leader stated these while welcoming the Secretary General of the Abu Dhabi Forum, Sheikh Al Mahmoud bin Bayah, and his deputy, Pastor Bob Roberts of the US, who visited him in Washington, according to a statement by his media aide, Garba Shehu. He noted that their work promoting multi-faith dialogue was as important to the world as it was to Nigeria. The president also spoke about the need to raise generations of youth devoid of religious extremism and bigotry, urging the group to continue to target the young people who are the promise of the future. Your work is very important in helping, especially the youth, to understand one another and at the same time to be proud of their heritage, says Mr. Buhari. Mr. Buhari defended his regime's efforts, added, "We are big in size and population, facing many challenges, but in many areas we are trying. In 7.5 years, I have done my best." The Secretary General said they had come to inform the President and to invite him to attend the conferment upon him of the Abu Dhabi Foundation's awards recognition of his outstanding achievement in promoting peace and security. He said the conferment aligned with the Foundation's work in fighting religious extremism, promoting peaceful coexistence and dialogue amongst all religions. To the next story concerning fuel scarcity rocking Nigeria. The Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, yesterday adopted new measures aimed at guaranteeing adequate fuel supply across the country by fixing 148 naira per litre as the price for lifting petrol to depot. It also agreed to supply outstanding stock to independent oil marketers to end product shortage. This came as the independent marketers said they had been lifting the product from private depot at about 200 naira per litre, which made it impossible for them to meet the Department of State Services DSS 48-hour directive last week. They said the situation also led to their inability to sell petrol at the 170 naira per litre like their major marketers counterpart and the NNPCL. Information gathered yesterday that a meeting was held between NNPCL, marketers and all stakeholders where the issues were resolved. To the next story as regards insecurity. The Speaker of the Borno State House of Assembly, Abdul Karim Lawan, had raised the alarm over the renewed activities of Boko Haram terrorists who said are in control of 2 local government areas in the states. Though the federal government has continued to deny that no territory in the country is under the control of the terrorists, Lawan stated that Guzamala and Kukwa local government areas in Borno North Senatorial District are controlled by the insurgents. Lawan, who is a lawmaker representing Guzamala in the House, made the revelation Sunday in a chat with newsmen. He called on the military to raise up its game to dialogue the terrorists from the 2 councils. There is no peace in Guzamala local government area because there is still no civilian or military presence there. I have consistently pleaded with the federal government to deploy security operatives there so that civil population can return. This situation is not restricted to my local government alone. The situation applies to Kukawa local government area as well. To the next story from southwest Nigeria. An Ondo High Court sitting in Okitipupa, Ondo State, has sacked a self-styled traditional ruler of Ayetoro community in the Ilaje Council area of the state, Oluwambe Ojagbonmi. Justice Temitope Adekite, who presided over the matter, ordered Ojagbonmi to stop parading himself as a traditional ruler and spiritual head of the community. Adedipe, however, affirmed Olasheni Ajijo as a traditional and spiritual head of the church in the coastal community, as ratified by the Board of Trustees of the Holy Apostle Church, Ayetoro. He made the order in suit AK/17/2021 filed by Oba Ajijo as claimants, suing Prophet Ojagbonmi over the rightful occupant of the traditional stool of Ayetoro community. The claimant sought the relief that a declaration that he is the incumbent reigning spiritual head of Ayetoro community, having been chosen and installed by the Ogelo in council and ratified by the Board of Trustees of the Holy Apostles Church, Ayetoro. Moving on to far northeast. The Sokoto State Police Command on Tuesday paraded 8 suspects over alleged kidnapping and banditry in the state. The Commissioner of Police in the state, Mohammed Gumel, while parading the suspects, said on December 4th, around 2:35 p.m., one Suleiman Musa reported at the State Criminal Investigation Department, Sokoto, that around 2 p.m., unknown persons conspired and kidnapped his son, Musa Suleiman, aged 7, and kept him for 4 days. The complainant reportedly told the police that 4 million naira was paid before the boy was released. The CP said painstaking police investigation identified one Aliru Riskua, who is the neighbor to the family and popularly known as Lopiti, and he was subsequently arrested. According to him, he committed the crime along with one Abdullahi Umar and Faruku Usman Binji. All the suspects are in police custody, except Farouk Usman Binji, who is still at large. So far, 2.5 million naira cash has been recovered from the suspect from investigation. Finally, to sports story. Brazil legend Ronaldo Nazario has said that he wants Morocco to win the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar this year. Ronaldo said Morocco are united, adding that he likes the way the Atlas Lions attack and defend. Speaking to La Gazzetta dello Sport, Ronaldo said, "I would like the Morocco to win the World Cup. Everything is fantastic. How they attack, how they defend. Now they are united. And I am enchanted by the joy they have given their people and all of Africa. It is a joy that only football can give." Morocco will tackle France in the World Cup semi-final tie on Wednesday night. Walid Radrigu's side head to the game after eliminating Portugal in the World Cup quarter-final stage. Like the sport happened last night, Argentina beats Croatia 3-0 to wait for the second match of the semi-finals coming up soon. That ends the national news from BGI TV. Before we go, some major headlines. I've done my best for Nigerians, Buhari tells US gathering. We're also brought to you concerning petrol. NNPC slashes price for marketers to ease scarcity. Next headline, Boko Haram in control of 2 LGAs as federal government denies such claim. And on sport, Ronaldo explains why Morocco may win World Cup, not forgetting that BGI TV will be live at Osogbo State High Court for the upcoming hearing concerning the death of Timothy Adegoke at the Hilton Honors Hotel owned by Dr. Rahman Adedoyin, facing murder charges allegedly as a suspect. Join us live tomorrow in Osun State. My name is Morire Rebila Lawa. Good afternoon.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.